Ah.
It's a going, just
Okay.
slowly. We're live.
Woohoo!
We've probably been live for 17 seconds, but I couldn't tell because my computer's very wonky today. I restarted it. Hopefully everything goes smoothly. If not, I know all of you guys will be patient and we will work through it. I have got the best guest today.
Oh.
The one, the only, MacKay.
Oh, you are so sweet.
Super excited. Jill's here. This is her very first live beading party with us.
But not my last.
But not your last. And
No.
many of you are familiar with Jill from our collaborations in the Great Bead Extravaganza. She, just like Softflix Company, is a founding member of TGBE, which we started back in 2020. Wow. It's hard to believe. We're 5 years later, still going strong. And with Jill's love and support and attention to the group as well, we feel really, really excited anytime we get to work with Jill.
Wow, I am so pleased to be here and that I could finally get my act together well enough to be here. And I love you. I love Softflix.
Yeah, I pinned her down in Tucson. We were having drinks all together, all the TGBEers that were in town. And I was like, Jill, I've got to get you on my schedule. We've got to figure it out. And here we are.
Yep, made it happen. Thank you so much, Sarah.
Yeah, I'm glad to see you. So one of the reasons we decided for today is that we actually have a Great Bead Extravaganza coming up this weekend. This weekend. So the preview night is on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. You'll see all of your presenters there for the most part, giving you a little sneak peek as to what you'll see over the weekend. Some of these presenters already have kits out, like us. I think we have a small amount of our kit left. There's maybe like 15 of them left right now, not many for going into the weekend. So some will have already had their kits out and have a few left. Some are launching them on Friday. Some will not have kits at all because everybody is different. We're like 10, 11 with the guest, completely different companies that come together to put this event on, and we all handle it differently. So tune in on Friday night, 5 p.m. for the preview party, and that'll give you kind of a quick view as to what's going to happen over the weekend. And then we will get started on Saturday morning, first thing, with Candy Cooper, who always has something up her sleeve to kick everything off and always makes it entertaining, of course. And we'll end Saturday with our special guest, Francesca Watson of the Makery. You can catch her at 4 p.m. Pacific or 7 p.m. Eastern. So she is a special guest just for this weekend. And many of you probably have never encountered her before. I know she's brand new to me as well. So it's a great opportunity to learn about someone new and what they're doing in the crafting industry, and go ahead and follow her to get some more inspiration from her as well. And then Sunday is a full day as well, including an Ask Me Anything at the end of the day with many of the presenters. I'm hoping to make it. I might be a little late, but I'm hoping to make it.
Me too.
To that. Jill, what are you doing for TGBE? Do you have a kit?
I do have a kit, and it's like a multicolor necklace and a really beautiful dandelion pendant. So I have lots of kits left. So
okay, great. And they can go to jillmackay.com to pick up your kit.
And go to shop and then to do DIY kits. So
that's awesome. I love hearing that. And then just a sneak peek for Kristen. I don't know what I'm doing this weekend. I still have to figure it out. But Kristen always works ahead. And She's got a really great little beaded flower that she's going to show you guys how to make with parts and pieces from our kit. Our kit includes much more than this, though. It is a big, fat kit with lots of different beads and wires and findings and things. So many more things are in there than just what you would use to make this guy.
Well, I love that. I'm going to watch, so I'm going to get a kit. It's glorious. Cool. I didn't know she did that kind of work. It's fabulous.
Yeah, pretty awesome. And then Thomas, I don't know if you have the giveaway link, but I'm just going to flash this while I have it here, and hopefully you can find that giveaway link pretty quickly and post it into the comments. But you can start now entering to win our big giveaway for the Great Bead Extravaganza. We are giving away 3 $150 shopping sprees. Now, these shopping sprees are split across all 10 companies that are the founding members of the Great Bead Extravaganza. So you will get a little bit of money to spend at each company if you're a winner. But when all is said and done, it's $150 total. And all you have to do is click the link. Hopefully Thomas can drop that in the comments, and then you will trade your email to all of those 10 companies and be entered onto their email list in order to be entered into this contest. Very cool.
Very cool.
So today I sent Jill our TGBE kit from Midwinter Market. We made a lot of extras for that particular event, and because of the time of year, and I don't really even remember why we ended up with so many extras, but we made more than usual. And so we have some left over. And so what we're going to do today is we are going to take that kit and we're going to make it a little springy, and we're going to springify it. It's going to be the Arctic Spring Kit now. And
we're Sara, did you notice I happened to match all the colors in the kit, and I didn't even mean to. So I'm going to make it funny. I'm going to make something for it.
We have a few kits that were left over that I was like, which one should I send to Jill? And I was looking at the colors, and I looked at that one, and I was like, no, this is the one for Jill.
You're so astute.
Perfect.
It is
perfect for Jill. So the good news is, thank you for putting that link up, Thomas, for the shopping spree. Make sure you guys get entered for that. The good news too is, because we have just a few left and because we're going into the next TGBE, we wanted to give you a special discount on this kit starting today, 30% off.
That's ridiculous.
We never do that. We just want to knock them out. And so you need to use coupon code Arctic. So make sure you spell it correctly. ARCTIC to get 30% off. This coupon cannot be used with other coupon discounts though. So don't try to use it with the 15% off that is also available, or a $5 off coupon that you might have from previous. It won't work in the system. It'll bounce this coupon out and put the new one in. You can only use one coupon at a time. So if you want this deal, make sure you're using just this one coupon. But there is also this coupon available for your entire order if you want to do that. And that will be throughout the weekend for Spring Fling. We are jazzed and excited for this event this weekend, and we're giving you an extra special deal on the website site-wide with coupon code TGBE15, 15% off everything, or you can use that 30% off on just the Arctic Circle. Okay, all that aside, let's spill these beads out. And
I'm a little bit ahead of you. You've been doing all the heavy lifting here.
Oh, thank you. Woo-wee. I'm going to look at what Jill's got going on her bead mat. So these are some parts and pieces from Arctic Circle, and then Jill may add in some cool stuff from her own shop too.
Look how cute my little tulip bead. That's how I'm going to springify it.
Is it a ceramic bead?
It is. Isn't it cute?
That's so cute.
I have it in a couple different, but look how good it goes with it. It's just happy. So,
it's so happy.
instead of the gorgeous crystal that came with this kit, 2 gorgeous crystals, snowflakes, I'm going to put a happy tulip.
Yeah, those crystals that you're using right now, we bought from Kay Goss of Bedoria.
Oh, did you?
Kit. So she is also a presenter at the Great Bead Extravaganza. Yeah. We try to support our fellow presenters where we can. Absolutely. By adding their stuff into our kits.
I am using the Soft Flex. What's the name? Where is it? Where did it go? It's the soft wire. This is soft touch. This is unbelievable. So I'm actually doing some seed beading here using wire. This is wild. I think I'm going to have an unending supply of this.
I think so too. Absolutely. You know, I have this funny story, Jill, that I feel like you would get such a kick out of. When years ago, you know, one of the owners is a very big Cher fan.
Yes.
And as there are many Cher fans, she's, you know, one of the most popular artists known to mankind. But he is a very big Cher fan. And we were at the Santa Monica show. And she came to the bead show.
What?
And yeah, she came to the bead show. And he loaded a lifetime supply of Soft Flex into a shopping bag.
And gave it to Cher?
Gave it to Cher. Oh. And when he was done, like after he had calmed himself back down, we realized by giving her a lifetime supply, she would never need to contact us
ever again. Oh
man.
That is so
the things you learn, right?
Yeah.
So
things you learn.
Funny.
That is hysterical. That's a great story. I can't believe she came to the bead show.
Oh, yeah.
He must have personally invited her.
She makes jewelry. She was buying some gemstones. Yeah.
Oh my
At least
God.
she used to. I don't know if she has been recently, but
that is so
jewelry. Cool. And now she makes it on Soft Flex. And I know, because why would she do anything else? She has a huge bag of it.
I love that story.
Oh, it's so funny.
That's so great.
Okay. So what's new in Jill's world?
Oh, Jill's world is, I am just working away, trying to love my people, make a living, live in this crazy world without getting too stressed out, and be as creative as possible, which when you're stressed out is a challenge. So, I'm doing good.
Yeah. Are you excited for this weekend?
I'm super stoked. So I always get
so excited for TGBE.
I do. And I always learn from each other, which I think is fabulous, because we just have the very best, we have the cream of the crop all working together. And there's just, it's so great to be able to give as much as we do. And then our customers are just the best.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
We had a really nice meeting. You know, we meet pretty frequently, the presenters of the TGBE. And it's so nice because not only do we talk about TGBE, but we learn professionally, you know, from each other about things of importance.
I learn every meeting, especially from Abby. She is just this brilliant, young, amazing business person. I am the dinosaur of the group, by the way. You know, that is and Kate calls me OG. So, but I'm a little slow compared to all y'all. So, I appreciate that you're
Not
so
at all. I have said for years, Abby is one of the most thoughtful, like deep thinking people I have ever met. Like she's brilliant. And I love being able to work with her in
she is
TGB.
so generous. I mean, with
Really
the
is.
knowledge that she has, she's like, "Hey, Jill, maybe you should try this." And I'm like, "What?" She goes, "That should do this," and it's like a major plus in my world. And I'm just like, "Holy cow! I didn't know that." She goes, "Yeah, that should help." Like it's nothing. She's
Yeah.
amazing. Love that girl, and I love her beautiful little family, and I love your family too.
Oh, thank
That
you, Jill.
I really do. They're so you are like the most amazing mother. I
Oh,
honey,
I
you are.
you see the best parts, like I don't post the worst moments on social media. So as I like to say to my kids whenever they're like, "You're the best, mom." I'm always like, "I'm not the best, but I'm doing my best."
Well, I think you're doing great. So
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I try. I mean, it is
homeschool,
tricky though, having 3 kids
boy.
and going through all the stuff we've gone
Oh
through.
my Lord, it's
We
mind.
don't always have our best moments, but
Well,
we're doing
we-
the best we can.
well, that is exactly all we can do. And if we're doing
Mhm.
it together and we're still learning, then we're good.
Yeah.
Doing a little brick stitch here. What are you doing? I want to see what's going on in your mat.
Oh, yeah, let me bring it over.
Yeah, switch us over,
I'll
girl.
give you
Oh, wow. Look at all those gorgeous happy
yeah.
beads. I love
I
the embroidery hoop.
look at this crazy mess of a desk I have. Um, I have my Arctic Circle leftovers here. So if you, for some reason, had missed this kit, it's got an embroidery hoop in it, which is really
Oh,
fun to play with. You can do all sorts of cool stuff inside of there, which was really fun to experiment with. Um, I had made these sweet little star earrings that I'm in love with.
love
I
those.
still have those. I have someone I want to gift those to. And then it just had a ton of sparkly beads, had wire and findings and all sorts of things in it, including some thread and a needle, which I think Jill is using right now.
Mm-hmm.
Cutest little teeny tiny penguins. I'm not sure we can springify them, but they sure
I'm
are.
not sure either, but
They
I had
sure
to laugh yesterday because President Trump tariffed an island that only penguins live on.
Oh,
I
that's
thought, oh, well,
interesting.
that was very helpful for the government to do
That's a
that.
new choice. Yeah.
Yeah,
We are nervous about the tariffs.
we are.
We are pretty nervous as a business about the tariffs.
Well,
I just keep hoping things work out.
yeah. But
Work out better,
the penguins just made me think of that.
Yeah, how funny. So also here I have a marvelous mystery bead mix in the large size. I showed you guys this a couple weeks ago. I held on to it because it was absolutely
Oh, wow.
adorable.
So
And
much ceramic.
I know, and it's
I love
only $20 on the website for this
girl.
big bag of
Oh,
beads.
look at that. Oh,
I know. Yeah, it's got some good stuff in it. I like this. This little doggy is just
super cute.
cute. So I
Okay.
took the button from that and I was thinking about making a bracelet and kind of marrying the two things together.
Yeah.
But if you get one of these mixes, every single one of them is different. So you may not get a blue one. You might get
Oh,
a purple or a yellow or an orange. Like they're all a little bit different.
but they have an overall color theme.
They're all random.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They usually have like things that work together. So there is usually a color theme to each one. But it's a random pick what you'll end up getting. And they
Okay.
usually have some buttons and some beads mixed
Cool.
in. Also, today, speaking of ceramic, we added like 5 million zillion flowers
What?
There's 4 styles in like 8 colors.
Let's see. You got, oh my, are those ceramic too?
They are.
Oh my word. Those are stuff. I'm going to have some of those.
So let's do a little math. If we have 4 styles and 8 colors, it's like 32-ish new items.
Oh, they're gorgeous.
So they're in today, and you can go in and kind of look more closely at them. They're absolutely adorable. I'll probably be using them for TGBE this weekend. We just went kind of flower crazy because we are full on spring.
Yeah.
Flex. We added some more of these as well in different colors.
We were thinking along the same lines.
Yeah, it's spring, baby.
Flowers. Yeah.
Give me all the flowers.
Oh, I love those spring blooming trees.
So far, I've just done a little seed bead loop, crimped, and then I was adding a few more seed beads on there, and then I was going to kind of decide where to go from there. Yeah. Are you still doing your brick stitch over there?
I am. I think I'm going to change it up.
See how it looks.
Let me get this last row settled.
Can you explain to them if you do one more row how you're doing it?
Absolutely.
And are you using Soft Touch 010?
I am using Soft Touch, yes. And it's getting a little bit curly, but that's because I started with some pretty small beads, but it's not tangling at all. But so what I'm doing, and you can do it with more than 2 at a time, but for some reason, when I get up close, my camera is gone blurry, but I'm coming out of this 8-0 right here, and I'm going to pick up 2 more, just like this, and I'm going to go down into the 8-0 next to where my thread is exiting, and pull that through. And so what happens is they sit right on top of each other, and they end up, it's a really sweet little stitch because it's super simple to do. Anyone can do it. And it just looks cool. So
yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start do some stringing because I won't have time to finish anything otherwise. So, all right, I'm going to pick up some of these gorgeous rondelles that you sent. Whoops.
Tell us a little bit about what got you into making jewelry.
Well, I was very blessed. I was a troubled teen in high school, but luckily for me, do you find that surprising, Sarah? What? Are you laughing?
I don't find it completely surprising.
I can't help it. But luckily for me, I had a wonderful high school art teacher, and she saved me. I mean, this woman, she taught me how to draw, but the best thing was she had a silversmithing. We took silversmithing in high school, so I had 4 years of using all of the really great equipment that she had, and learned how to do. Oh, I was sold.
Where did you grow up?
I grew up in Ohio. Originally in Toledo during the race riots, which was terrifying. And then once they could, they got us out into the country. And this was where I was lucky enough to get to go to school, was with Miriam Brigham as my art teacher. But she also taught me how to draw. And then she took the art students that wanted to, and we would have these shows at the local mall. And in one summer, I made, in a 3-month period, I made, in 1972, made $3,000 just selling drawings at $35 a piece. So,
whoa!
That's when I thought, oh, well, maybe I could do this. So I've been doing it ever since, but I love the jewelry. Easier to make for women to make it in jewelry. I was in the craft industry a lot, And it really, that was when I found my home, and that is where I met you as well. So,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, so I'm going to have to change up a little here. I've got a little bit of too curly on the, so I'm learning as I use this wire. So,
How to use it.
yep. So there are no mistakes as long as you're learning.
Yeah, no, that's everybody's used to me beading on the fly. And sometimes things turn out great, and sometimes I learn lessons.
Yep.
But part of the best thing I think about my show is that there's no expectation that something at the end is going to look perfect. It's we are on a journey.
Go ahead, Sarah. I'm sorry.
We're on a journey each day.
We are. Isn't that the truth?
Yeah.
And, people actually like when people tell me all the time, because I make a lot of mistakes, but they're always saying that they like it because then they see how to recover from that mistake. So I'm like, well, okay, then.
Right? Like, it's just realness.
It is real.
Like the first time you do something, it doesn't always turn out perfectly, and that's okay. We're all
way okay
as we go.
I have learned more from making mistakes than I have from, having successful projects. So, really,
like a scientist.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, that to me, it's all about the process, right? It's not when something's done, it's pretty and all that, but I give it away, generally speaking. So I really love the place that I'm in while I'm creating, designing, and playing with beads. So it's my favorite part of it. Okay, I'm switching gears now. I'm going to the Econoflex.
Ooh.
Little stringing. Boy, this is super strong. Nice.
And you live in Colorado right now?
I live in a very special place. Yeah, it's called Bellevue, and it is it is so pretty where I live. I've got a 9-mile reservoir, a lake, and a national heritage river all within walking distance of me.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's phenomenal. I live right in the foothills of the Rocky Mountains, and I can walk my little town, and we did this on purpose. It didn't happen by accident. I live within walking distance of 6 of my friends that I've known for 45 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
We help each other. And when anybody has surgery, nobody has to worry about cooking. And if something breaks down, someone says, "Oh, I know how to fix that." Or, it's just, I think that so few people have communities nowadays. I feel bad for people in big cities. I don't know how they cope, really. It's just, it's a lot.
I was just talking to someone yesterday. I was thinking about starting a widowed moms club, like for widows in my area who have young children.
I think that's a gorgeous idea.
So that we can just have a community, and like have that person, if something happens, that will drop a meal off for you or jump and help you with the kids. I think a lot of people in my situation could really benefit.
Oh, I think so. And I think that's gorgeous. And I don't know that I've ever heard of a widow group like that before, which makes it even more special, Sarah.
Yeah, I've seen like widow groups when I've done like cursory searches, but there aren't really any for parents.
That's not, for the
in my area. Maybe it's different in other areas, but in my area, it doesn't seem like there's much for parents. It's usually people that are a little bit older who have lost their significant other. and are
Right.
for community.
Yeah, it's very different when your kids are little.
Yeah, and I think that's maybe part of it too, is when you're a mom and you're on your own, as you also raised kids alone
Okay.
for a period of time. It's hard to even find the time to think of building a community.
Well, no, you can. I did well to get the trash out on the right day. I mean,
Yeah.
I was just a single parent. I did not experience any tragedy, and it was difficult.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just a regular single parent.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Very,
Yeah,
very,
it's hard to keep up with it all for sure.
you know, I'm as I get older, I'm definitely struggling more to be able to manage everything. I don't, I used to could multitask like the with the best of them, and now it's like, okay, let's remember why we're in the kitchen. Yes.
Oh, Jill, I think you're doing an amazing job.
Well, not bad.
Yeah, you're doing a great job. And
Thank you, Sarah. For coming from you, that means something. So
you got to be a little easier on yourself.
Oh, that's the same thing Keith says. He says I'm too hard.
Oh,
But,
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, your expectations of what you need to be doing probably can come down a little bit.
Yeah, well, they have, I tell you, and I'm so thankful. My friend Donna, who she now she fulfills all the orders, and I'm just so thrilled because
Oh,
I
that's good.
was making so many mistakes that it was like crazy.
So you needed to bring someone else in to do that.
It's
good to know what you can and can't do too.
Well, I agree with that. And as a professional, I think it's important for designers to. So I used to do, a lot more than just jewelry. And young designers would speak to me and I'd say, well, here's the deal. If you really don't know how to do it, don't bid for that job because they're not going to be happy with your work. So please understand what you can and can't do and go, practice on the things you can't do on the side, not the beginning. So,
yep.
Now, were you around in the craft industry when we had the Society of Craft Designers? Do you remember that?
Maybe, but I wasn't paying attention to it.
Yeah. Well,
I've been with for 26 years. So
yeah,
it's been a while. I was going to say a long haul, but that sounds like
trucker.
Super difficult. It's been a wonderful career. So
wow, what a wonderful company. Such a glorious company. I mean, to know that the people who own this company are so amazing. It's just beautiful.
Yeah, the owner is very kind and one of my best friends and really, really a special soul. So it's what has kept many of us around for a long time is having, someone that owns it that's so special.
Yes.
As you know.
Yes. Makes all the difference. I don't want to work with anybody I don't want to bring home for dinner anymore.
Yeah, for sure.
I've been doing this a long time, and I used to do direct contracts with Michael's and other big chain stores, and it was not fun. It was not. Yep.
I can't imagine how those stores are dealing with
Well, Joann's just went out of
I know, yeah.
Closing. Yeah, they're gone. I don't know
how
that happened. So
I know. It was a hard hit for us because they supplied our products.
Of course. Terribly hard.
And little known fact is when somebody goes out of business, if they have purchased things from you and not paid you, you don't necessarily get paid.
No, that is truth. It's not good. So
Mhm.
that's a crazy
And
thing about
here in that way.
it. But I'm just sorry because really they're the only place to buy fabric except for a quilt store. And I just
Have you ever made your own fabric?
yes.
I've been curious about that. My girls are starting sewing classes, and
They're
when
gonna
I went, here's the beginning of the story. I went to Craftcation a few years ago.
right.
I focused on the jewelry stuff because obviously that's what I'm
Of course.
into.
Yeah.
But there were some creative people there that
Mhm.
had classes on creating your own fabric design and then having the fabric made through, I feel like was it spoon flower?
Spoonflower. Yeah. Spoonflower.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it sat in my imagination since
I
then.
know. It did.
Like,
Well,
could
that's a good
other
thing.
people make their own fabric? Like, I feel like
It's fun.
that would be really fun.
I made
So,
my own wallpaper on Spoonflower.
oh, you can make your own
Oh, you
wallpaper?
can make your own tea towels, wallpaper, gift
Oh,
wrap. It's
mm,
and they're a lovely company. I mean, they're run by some beautiful young people that really went out on a limb early in self-manufacturing, which is what I call it.
mhm,
But they have done so well.
mm.
And when and that, you know what? Thank you for reminding me of that because that's where I'll just get my fabric from now on.
Yeah, that's what I
And
was thinking is I wonder
huh,
how they're doing and if that
I
has
bet it's
really
gonna pick up. I really
things
do.
for them. But also like it's definitely piqued my curiosity and if the girls could make their own fabric and
Sure
then
they
do Christmas
could.
presents.
That'd be great. Well, you know what I love is when you go to if you're lucky enough to get to go to another country and they have like tea towels with maps and
Oh
things
yeah.
from the area. So I love tea towels. So I just think it would be a blast to make
Yeah.
your own like that. I just made my own protest T-shirts last week. So
Oh,
those,
did you?
yes, I did.
Awesome.
It was fun. And it is fun to do, whether you're just doing a one-off, just as a gift for
Mhm.
yourself or somebody else, but I think the idea of having the kids make Christmas, I mean, people would love that.
Yeah. Well, we have like, they have cousins and friends and
Oh,
I've been telling them as they are making they so far they've sewed two things. The first project was a bag,
uh-huh.
like just a bag that you could
Right.
cross.
That's generally a good first project. Yep.
Yeah, perfect first project. And then the second project, Evelyn was working on a pillowcase,
Oh,
like a pillow
neat.
sham, and
Oh,
Hazel
cool.
made a skirt, like a cute little,
She
just
did.
elastic top
Hazel
skirt.
made a skirt. Oh,
Yes, she
I
has to
missed
do
that
the
post.
edge of it still. I haven't posted a picture of it because I was waiting for her to finish it.
Oh,
Um,
good. I'll
but I
look
was
for
like, oh my gosh, she could make a skirt for like she has four girl cousins. I was
Oh
like,
my
she could
God.
make a skirt for each of them, and it
They
wouldn't
would
take her
love
that
that.
much time.
Wow, I love that they get to take that class so young. We didn't
I
have home
know.
ec
Yeah,
till we hit high school.
we
That's
used some of
fabulous.
our school funds for it, and
Good
the teacher
job.
comes to our house,
Oh,
which is
she
awesome.
does? That is
Yes,
brilliant. Sarah,
I know.
that's so
Great.
fabulous. Oh my
These
gosh,
kids are
that's
so
fantastic.
lucky.
Oh, well, you're amazing. Okay, let's just say it again. Wow. Aren't because I learned how to sew, you know, uh, through 4-H for real. So it's
Mhm.
back, when I got out of the city and into the country.
Mhm. Yeah, I
How
took like a home ec class, but it wasn't until like 8th grade.
yeah,
But they have been wanting to sew, and it's,
that is
like you want to
so
strike
cool.
when the iron's hot, like when they're
Oh,
excited
yeah,
about.
when they wanna do it, do it. Yeah. Oh,
Mhm.
that's exciting. Oh,
Mhm.
Oh my gosh.
And I'm not great at sewing. So I was like, I don't think I should teach them.
I'll tell you what, who is amazing is Kate. Oh my
I know.
Lord, she's mind-boggling.
I know. She's so good.
Yeah. So
one of these days I'm going to drop them off in Fresno and be like, Kate, teach them everything you know.
Right now, this week.
Knitting. I mean, she does everything. Knitting, sewing, like
leather, she embroiders. It's just, she's so brilliant. I love that girl.
Oh, I love that. Karen says she was sewing at 8 years old when her grandfather bought her a sewing machine. Yeah, my girls are 9 and 10, so it's
what
kind of
a sewing machine did you get for them?
I have just like a brother sewing machine, but I actually picked Kate's brain to get a second one, and I have a couple options that I'm thinking of. I'm kind of watching our Facebook marketplace to see if someone's getting rid of one that I can pick up, so that they can both have a sewing machine, because I think would make it
that is so cool.
Marianne wants to know, are you making a bracelet or a necklace?
I am making a wrap bracelet. Yep. I'm going to take it and just go around like this.
Oh, that's so pretty.
It's simple, right? But
yeah.
matchy.
It matches you perfectly.
I know, it's ridiculous. So I can wear it with this outfit. So nobody said I couldn't. So one time I get to make something for me.
Yay! I love that.
Me too. Thank you.
Some people are saying they're still mourning over Joanne's.
Yes.
We have a few other single moms out there who raised kids on their own.
If I ever had a big corporation and I needed to hire people, I would hire all single parents because they're just amazing and dedicated for all the right reasons and working so hard. And
I only just mentioned that mistakes happen no matter what size a company is, Jill. So don't feel bad. Speaking of, we've had a couple of doozies recently.
So are you going to share?
I'm going to share. One customer got a spool of nothing. They ordered black wire. It's on a black spool. And so when they pulled the empty spool on accident, they didn't notice there was no wire on the spool. So the customer opened their box and was like, I'm still baffled as to how
the problem
that happened.
Oh my.
So no matter what size your company is, mistakes are made. It's true. But everyone's doing their best in these small businesses, especially. We're doing our best, and we always try to make up for it when we make a mistake.
Well, I think I just lost my feed. Let's
okay. I can flip back over here while you're working on
that. I don't know how to get it back up.
I think I see it now.
You can see it? Okay, good. Thank you. Yeah. Well, I have to say that at the beginning of TGBE weekend, I always love that you say, we are all working hard and technology is involved, and please be patient with us. Because it can be. To me, I am getting more stressed more easily. So I've literally started doing edited videos instead of the only lives I'm going to do now are TGBEs, and that's because it's stressful. So
it is stressful.
It's not easy.
And TGBE is extra stressful because you have extra eyes watching.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Wouldn't normally necessarily be there, and we're all working as a team and collaborating. We want to do the best job that we can.
Heck yeah.
And it's sometimes things just don't operate the way you're wanting or expecting them to.
It's just stressful sometimes. So
and
everybody does a really great job at making it look less stressful because everybody's so talented, but it's also it's also for me, I'm like, oh, when I make a mistake, my heart just races.
Mm-hmm.
I get
And then it's hard to like get back to
right, get your groove back. Yep, exactly.
yeah, I feel you on that for sure. Well, I'm glad that you're making a choice to do videos in a way that causes you less stress, because nobody wants that for you. You know, I'm sure your viewers will be happy with it being a pre-recorded video, knowing that it's a little easier for you.
Oh, thanks, Sarah. That's so kind. I have the best customers. I mean, everybody. Like the other day, someone sent me an email and said, I haven't seen you do a live. Are you okay? It's like, oh my gosh, somebody noticed. It's fabulous. I think I'm
Yeah,
going to
I
use
miss you.
my little tulip bead as my button.
Oh, so cute.
Oh, it is cute.
I love that little tulip. Can they find that on your website?
No, it'll go up pretty soon, though. I just got these in a couple days ago, and I got them in all different colors too.
So they'll be up for TGBE this weekend.
Yeah, they will. So people can love it. And
Awesome.
I'm going to be having the same coupon code as you. So
Oh, that works out.
I'm
What is
always-
your coupon for 15% off as well?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
I
let me blast that
was
again.
doing 20, but I am just business is slow, and I had to step back a little bit and make it 15,
Totally.
which I think is still very generous. So.
Yeah, I think it is too in this market where we don't know how much things are going to cost.
No.
From day to day, you know.
It's just crazy. So
yeah. So TGBE 15 is the coupon code for Jill's website too. But is that going yet, or will that start this weekend?
It'll start on Friday morning. So
okay, Friday morning, write down that coupon code, and then look for these flowers that Jill has here. Do you have the other colors with you, Jill, or just the blue one?
I could just pop up and grab them here. Hold on.
Okay,
that's all
sounds
right.
good. In the meantime, if you like the Arctic Circle bead design kit that she has been using there with the crystals and the seed beads, we have a coupon code for the very last of them. We have a handful of them left from the last TGBE. We made too many on accident, more than we normally would make. And so we have some left and we want to move through them. So I am giving you 30% off on the design kit, something we rarely do, with coupon code ARCTIC, ARCTIC, but you can only use one coupon code per purchase at softluxcompany.com. So if you want this, use this coupon code. Don't put in another coupon code too, because it'll knock this one out. I think it uses whatever coupon code you last enter as your item. Let's see what Jill's got here on her
found a little. I think I just
orange.
Cute. I thought I just have 3 colors and I couldn't find the third, but look how cute.
They're so cute.
They would go so well with your flowers.
I know. And we are just going flower crazy at Softflex Company.
Honestly, it's perfect.
So many flowers.
I'm going to get some
flowers. And that's probably what I'll be using this weekend.
Wow. That'll be fun.
What I'm making.
That will be so fun.
I know. I think it's going to be a really good weekend. Kristen and I like to keep track of what we've made for TGBE in an album in the TGBE group.
Aren't you smart?
I usually go there and look at what I've made in the past to make sure I don't
recreating anything
similar. Yeah. So it's almost always something pretty new for TGBE because we put a little extra thought into it.
Heck yeah. Wow. Her kit is I am so excited now to watch. You guys are right after me.
That's right.
I'm just gonna tune in and learn because that is brilliant. So.
Yeah, Kristen is going to do some beaded flowers using Softflex craft wire in our TGBE kit. Now our spring fling kit is almost sold out. There's only a handful left. So if you want the spring kit, make sure you get in there quickly. I think we even have more of the winter one than we do of the spring one.
Is this the kit you're speaking of with the flowers that's almost sold out? Yeah. Well,
it's called French Garden.
It's so really, perfect. Really beautiful. I want to make bouquets.
I know.
It's brilliant, really.
I know. Yeah, I think she was thinking of it for a pin. And then also maybe if you were to wrap that wire at the bottom, you could make pendants using these flowers, which would be
brilliant.
She's the best.
Fabulous. She's such a gorgeous human, but she's such a good
really artist. Is.
Both you guys are so kind and warm, but so creative. It's mind-boggling.
Likewise, my friend.
Oh, thank you, sweet one. I think you're.
Look at that cool closure that Jill is putting together.
Just making this
almost like a little toggle with the two.
A little toggle, but the bead is the bar. So then I think I would have to make some earrings.
Yes.
Okay,
and then so today because it matches you.
It matches me fabulously well.
You know, the orange one would look cool with that too.
It actually would look super cute. Look at that.
Cute.
Super fun. Gotta have some.
I love it.
Thank you. It's so simple, but it's just such great, happy colors. These beads are fabulous. Good job.
Thank you. I'm just going to have you on every Wednesday to give me a pep talk.
I would be happy to join. I really love you. I can easily say that. I think so highly of you that it's.
I love you too. You're the sweetest.
I can be, but there's times when I'm not. Oh, I think I need some tulip earrings.
I'm going to bring us back up. I always have this weird light at this time of day
that
glares right in my face.
Hey, Sara, what's up? Oh my God.
So annoying. And no matter where you go, it follows.
That's good. That's good right there.
That's a little bit better. Jill, you're the best.
Now you are.
You are. Let me look at the schedule one more time. Jill and I are both presenters for the Great Bead Extravaganza. A Spring Fling is coming up this weekend. It's a weekend-long event where you can tune in all weekend long and get wonderful free inspiration from some of the best minds in the jewelry making industry. Lots of good deals, lots of giveaways, including a big giveaway that you can even start signing up for now. And Thomas can pop that link into the comments one more time. Enter to win one of 3 $150 shopping sprees, courtesy of the Great Bead Extravaganza companies. So 3 big prizes. You're going to trade your email to enter to win. And I have a giveaway right now to do, but hopefully you can join us on Friday at 5 p.m. Pacific. We will have our preview night, and it's a great way to see a little sneak peek at everything that everyone's planning to do over the weekend. Yeah. And it usually lasts about an hour, and we go through it pretty quickly. But you get a little snippet of what each company has planned. Yep. And you can also meet our guest. I'm so excited to meet her as well. Francesca Watson of the Makery. Do you know Francesca, Jill?
I don't, and I have wanted to, so I'm pretty excited.
Yay! We're so excited to have her join us and offer some new inspiration. Also, I think the Ask Me Anything on Sunday night, 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern, is going to be a lot of fun. So
interesting.
I hope you will tune in for that. Of course, it's Ask Me Anything about jewelry, which they didn't put here, but
I was going to ask Neelay some very important questions.
Oh, about cowboy hats?
Oh, I'm just teasing. I just love him.
Everybody loves to hassle Nile.
It's because it
Okay,
takes
let me get our giveaway up here. It's your last chance to enter to win. Get my giveaway. It is hashtag Arctic Spring if you want to enter. And I will be giving away a kit, one of the Arctic kits today. So it's a full-sized kit worth $40 regularly. We are doing 30% off on it. So it's worth a little bit less this week, but it is a nice big kit. So I'm going to give you just a few more minutes to get your entries in, and you just comment with hashtag Arctic Spring to enter. I will choose a winner. You must be present to win. And so let us know in the comments if you see your name, let us know you're here. And then you're going to email info@softluxcompany.com. Make sure they have your shipping address and claim your prize. Here we go. Who will it be? I love the slow roll at the end.
I do too. Woohoo, Debbie! Yes.
On YouTube. Okay, let us know, Debbie, that you're here in the comments, and then we can congratulate you fully. Everybody else, stick around just in case Debbie isn't here. I will pull a different winner to give this prize to. There she is.
You won. Congratulations.
Okay, Debbie, email info@softluxcompany.com. Make sure we have your address, shipping address. Let them know you won the Arctic Circle and design kit, and they will get that shipped out to you shortly. Let me jump.
You're gonna love it. I got mine and was like, ooh.
I know there's some good stuff. And then I will see you guys. Let's see. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow, I'll see you at 1 p.m. Pacific for our next live sale. Cool. And then on Friday, we will all be together at 5 p.m. for our preview night for the Great Bead Extravaganza. And then Kristen and I are back on Saturday. Jill is first, though. Jill, what time are you on Saturday?
I am on 12:30 Mountain Time, so I don't have the other time zones. But look,
so
I made my bracelet.
11:30 Pacific.
Look, Sarah,
I
made my bracelet into a choker.
It looks perfect. I love it. It's so good.
Yeah, so I'll be introducing Sara and Kristen right after me. So
that's right. Yeah, we go right after each other. We're at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. If you want to join Kristen and I live as well. But definitely check out that schedule. I'm going to flash it one more time. If you're on a mobile device, take a quick screenshot.
Yeah, that's such a good idea.
So that you can keep that in your photos, and that way you can look at that schedule over the weekend and find all your favorite people to watch. You can also watch everything on replay. However, be aware, Facebook is no longer saving videos longer than 30 days.
Yeah.
So some of our presenters don't shoot on Facebook and YouTube. And those presenters, their presentations will just disappear. So watch them soon. If not at the moment live, then make sure the following week you get in and watch those videos.
Exactly.
Yeah. Thank you for being here.
Thank you so much for having me. It's so cool to get to hang out with you for an hour.
I love spending time with you. Everybody look out for those beautiful tulips coming to Jill's website. Also, she said she has many of her kits still available.
Yeah.
So you can go grab her TGBE kit now and then look for her coupon to get started on Friday morning for the Great Bead Extravaganza weekend.
Thank you. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, I love you so much.
I love you too, sweetheart. Bye.
Bye, everybody. I'll see you again tomorrow at 1 p.m. Pacific. And my computer is just so slow today. There it goes. So we'll see you again tomorrow.
All right. Thanks, Sara. Bye, everybody.